Who's the evaluator? Is youth leader Tejas.
Am I audible? It was a dark and cold night of December 1999. My father was fast asleep. All of a sudden, the telephone rang. My father extended his hand, picked up the phone, and said in a sleepy voice, "Hello?" The next moment, he jumped out of the bed and said, "I'll be there in 15 minutes." The call was from Pakistan Navy Ship Hospital, Karachi, and the news was my birth. Youth leader of the day, fellow leaders and guests, good evening. I was not a pampered child because I was the youngest in the family. I was a pampered child because it's dangerous to leave young children without pampers. I started my schooling at DHA Beachview, Karachi, and at the age of 7, I came to Saudi Arabia. My father is an English language instructor at Jubail Technical Institute, and my mother, who's a law graduate and who's got a master's in economics, is a powerful instructor for all of us, including my father. My diligent sister Sarah is doing her electrical engineering, and my second sister Shaleen aspires to go for ACCA next year. I have a dream to become a software engineer. I would like to share an interesting event of my life with you. At school, I was called a problem solver because I used to think differently. In our English exam, we used to write an essay of about 200 words. I asked the teacher which essay would come in the exam. She refused to tell me. I asked my friends for help. They told me the essay, a football match, would definitely come in the exam. I memorized an essay on a football match. But to my utter surprise, the essay, a football match, didn't come in the exam. Instead, the teacher had given us 3 weird topics, and I had to choose one of them. I thought for a few minutes, then I chose the first one. The title was A Journey by Air. A Journey by Air. I thought for a few minutes, then I started writing. The essay went something like this. My first journey by air was so exciting. I was so excited that I reached the airport 4 hours before the flight. I got my boarding pass, got onto the aircraft, and the seats were so comfortable that I slept immediately. In my dream, I saw a football match. I saw a football match between Chelsea and Barcelona. Then I wrote the entire essay on a football match. And then I woke up and got off the aircraft. It was an interesting journey. Although I come from a cricket-playing nation, yet I love to play soccer. My favorite team is Real Madrid, and my favorite player is Neymar. I love to learn about new technology, and my father calls me a half engineer because I can open any type of machine, but it's hard for me to put the parts back together. Impossible. I am a heavy sleeper. I love to sleep, and my father wakes me up daily by pulling the blanket, throwing it on the floor, and spraying water onto my face. I love eating sweets, and ice cream is like heaven for me. Meanwhile, I hate seafood, and fish is like cyanide gas for me. The smell is horrible. And finally, I would repeat that my dream is to become a software engineer, but that is not my goal of life. My goal of life is to become a good human being who can make this world a better place to live. Over to you.